thanks for joining me. My name is Joanna and today is Tabata, so welcome to Tabata class. If you are doing this on a replay, please comment replay below in the comment section. Let us know that you're taking the class, or if you're just using what's above and reading the description, please let us know that you use that by commenting as well. Any kind of replay or maybe your reps for today's workout, please comment your total amount of reps for today's workout, or even any kind of other comments. Maybe you switched something or something was difficult or fun. Let us know your modifications. We are going to do a question of the day, so we're going to give a few minutes for some of the people to join on live. In the meantime, you don't need any equipment, but if you do want, today I will show an option of one of our movements using a, let's say like something that you can stand on. So I'll be using a bench, you could use a box, anything nice and sturdy that you can stand on. That's an option for today's workout, all right? And again, this is Tabata, so it's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We're doing 8 rounds each movement. And today we're actually going to do that with our warm-up as well. So let's just say hello to those who are joining us live. I can't really see it today. Let me come closer. Good morning, good morning. Adam is on. Thanks for joining us. We have Pat. Woohoo! Pat in the morning. I love it. So exciting. I feel so lucky. All right. We're going to start with our question of the day in just a minute, but before we get started, if you guys have something that you want to stand on for today's workout that is perfectly like a good option, you don't need it, but I will be using a bench, something with some height to stand on for today's workout, if that helps you in any way. All right, question of the day. Would you rather run on a treadmill or run outside? What's your favorite way to run if you have to run, even if you're not a runner? If you were to run, if you are a runner, what's your favorite way to run? Oh, why can't I see this today? It's like so dark. Here we go. Finally got it. Awesome. Okay, now I can see you guys. Hopefully you guys can see me better, maybe too. So yes, question of the day, would you rather run on a treadmill or run outside? You know what? I go back and forth, but I think I lean towards running outside. Whatever you guys have, maybe you like to run outside, maybe you like to run indoors, maybe you like the treadmill, maybe there's a certain kind of treadmill you like. Let us know in the comments below. Before we get started, treadmill, way easier, Adam says. Outside, Pat says, yes, Adam, the treadmill's easier because you're just picking up your legs and then it goes right underneath you, right? It's kind of like quick high knees, right? When you're running outside, you gotta use those muscles to propel you forward a little bit more. All right, we are gonna get started here in just a minute with our warm-up. Our warm-up is going to be Tabata style, all right? So I hope you guys are ready for it. There's no equipment needed except for maybe if you want some elevated surface to stand on. And of course, I always have my ab mat for my floor exercises at handy. All right, so make sure I just check. All right, we're good. We're gonna get started. Starting with our warm-up on the clock, a little something different. Oops. We're going to start with marches. In 3, 2, 1, marching in place, high knees, get those arms pumping as much as you can. If you want to do a little hop between, that's okay as well. Just marching our legs, knees up high. Keep going. And rest. Shake it out. We're just warming up. Maybe we're slamming those legs down. Whatever you can, we're just marching in place. And again, go. Stay marching, come on. Getting the blood pumping. Keep those knees up. And rest. Now we're going to next hop or skip in place. Knees aren't coming up too much. And go. Skipping in place. Just getting a little contact with the feet. If you want to go harder and slam those legs down, you can, but not necessary. Just look like I'm going through, I feel like Red Riding Hood. Rest. Just frolicking. Same thing, and go. Skipping in place. If you want, you can go in circles. Especially if you're by yourself and you have some space. Keep going. Almost there. And rest. All right, our next one is doing our little skip hops with our arm pull down. Ready? And go, our arm pull down as we kind of march, hop in place. Get those knees up, pull those arms down, and then you gotta reach into the sky. You got this. Rest. One more time. Told you we're gonna get warm. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're pulling down and kind of a double hop on one foot. Little hop or a little skip. And rest. Next is our jumping jacks. We know jumping jacks, warming up those shoulders. And go. Keep those arms a little bit longer. And rest. One more time. Jumping jacks. Whew. And go. Jumping jacks. You can also go in circles if you want. Have fun with it. Why not? And rest. On our backs, on our mat, for our glute bridge warm-up variation. Glute bridges. And go. Up and then down. Up and then down. Warming up our glutes. Press those hips high. Stay with it. And rest. One more time, same thing. And go, hips up and down. Really press those heels in to the ground. We want both hips hitting the ground at the same time. Rest. This time, keep those hips up and hold. Hold in the air. And go, hips up, hold. Hold 20 seconds right here. Keep them high. If you want, if you're pressing down too much, and you want to challenge yourself, hands to the sky. And rest. One more time like that. And up, hold. Still warming up those glutes and our hamstrings. Don't let those hips fall. Keep pressing. Keep it at the top. Keep it up, keep it up. And rest. This time we're gonna go up with 2 feet. Put one leg in the air, come down. Switch. And go up with 2 feet, one leg in the air, come down with that one leg. 2 feet, lift, one leg, other leg, down. 2 feet, lift, single leg, rest down. 2 feet, one leg up, come down. Rest. Doing it again. We're working that single leg on our way down only. And go. Hips up, single leg, down. Hips up, single leg, down. Keep going. Keep going. And keep alternating. As soon as we lift that hip up, keep that other hip high. We don't want it to fall as we lift up. And rest. All right, switching it up again. Keep those hips up. We're gonna march, alternating which foot. So hips up, we're gonna march and march. We're lifting that single leg and we're keeping those hips up high. We're not coming down at all with this one. Keep those hips up. Come on, press through that one leg. Keep it up high. And rest. Whew. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Press through. Keep those hips up. Working our unilateral sides. Maybe you notice one's stronger than the other. That's a good mental note to make. And rest. Flipping over to our bear crawl. Lifting those knees up 1 inch. And lift up, hold. Woohoo, we got this. All right, we got it, no big deal. Stay with me now. And rest. Staying down in this quadruped position, we're gonna alternate hands and arms extend. And go, alternate, extend, nice straight line. Keep our core tight. Think about balancing maybe our hot cup of coffee on our back. Don't want that hot cup of coffee to fall. All right, we need that. And rest. All right, we're doing that knee lift again. And go, press those toes in, lift the knees up just a little bit. Holding, lengthen that neck, lengthen that spine. So don't let the head drop. Pick it up and keep the eyes right in the middle of your fingers, about a foot of front. And rest. All right, doing the arm reach, opposite arm reach. And go, arm and leg. Keep that core in. My bench is kind of in the way of where I really want to go with my arm. And rest. All right, full plank is next. Keep that core up. And go. Don't let those hips fall. Press those arms down. You got this. And rest. One more time. And go. Nice strong plank hold. Again, same thing with the neck. Don't let it fall. Keep those eyes about 8 to 12 inches above your fingertips, right in the center. Shoulder taps are next. You can go in the quadruped position, that bear crawl position, or in that plank. Go. Either have a wide plank doing our shoulder taps, or you can come into a wide stance bear crawl. It's a little bit wider than your feet, alternating our shoulder taps here. And rest. One more time. And go. Stay with it. Keep going. Shoulder taps. You can alternate, or do the same side. And rest. Awesome. That was our warm-up. Hopefully you feel a little bit warmer. Now, we're going to move on to our next part, starting with our squats. First part, regular squat, all the way down, all the way up. Get those hips below our knees. Stand up, all right? We want to sit back into our heels a little bit more. Keep the heels down. So we're really pressing through to stand. After that, we're going to wide sumo stance, alternating sides of our lateral squat. And then, option here, we're only going to do, instead of 8, we're going to do 6 rounds. We're going to split it. You can either stay here, or you can do a back lunge, either where you step back, or where you split it, drop that knee, stand up. Okay? And then that's our 6 for 6 rounds. We'll have the 7 using our bench here, or whatever you have, single leg at a time. What we're gonna do is have one hiding off. We're gonna lower down, tap the ground, and stand up. All right, we'll do one side at a time and then switch sides. Regular squats to start. Whoops. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. You got this. Our legs are warm, our glutes are warm. Speed is up to you. See if you can get a little bit faster. Maybe you're counting your reps. And rest. Again, same thing, squats. And go. Rest. Wide stance feet. Other rotating sides. Sit behind that knee. And go. Hips back and down, pressing through that single leg. Stay with it. Sit back and press through. The other leg stays straight. Rest. I'll show you again on the side angle. 3, 2, 1, and go. Stay with it. And rest. All right, you're either splitting or back lunging. Whatever you'd like to do. I'm going to stay with the split. Pressing through nice and long with my legs, through that front leg. Whew. All right, we got this. Hips forward. And go. Drop that back knee all the way down if we can. And stand all the way up. Even if you are doing a step back, a backwards lunge. Wow, spread your toes. Get some balance, unlike me. And rest. Same thing, or do the other one, or increase it with a single leg, drop down on our object. And go. All the way up, all the way down. Try it if you can, do it nice and light. Tap and stand. And rest. Other side. And go. Tap and stand. All that weight, we're leaning over that top leg. And rest. Whew. All right. Hope your legs got a little burn there. Move your object back out of the way. All right. With an increasing our upper body strength, it's all about the push-ups. So if you have that object, or if you want to use the wall, we're doing wall push-ups, inverted. If not, you can go to your knees, or if you want, you can do regular push-ups on your legs. Whew, sorry, whew, surprising. Just yawning now. Can you believe it? The oxygen's going, and I can't talk at the same time sometimes, right? Regular push-ups. On the knee, elevated, or on the ground. And go. Hitting that chest, keep the shoulders down to the side. As in, just maintain that core posture. Nice, tall spine. Rest. Doing it one more time here. Same thing. And go. You can always challenge yourself and modify if you want in any of these movements. Stay with it. Do what you can. If you elevated, you are now doing full on the ground, or you're still modifying it to the knees and down. And go. All the way down, all the way up. Right? Knees down, pop those knees up. If you're modifying it, get some of that core work in there. And rest. Or you're doing full on push-ups. All the way down, all the way up. And go. Whew, my arms are spent today. I did too many the other day. So, do what you can. Listen to your body. And rest. Now we're going to get slightly more challenging real quick. We are going to go from our plank to down dog, working those shoulders a little differently. I want you just to get used to that motion of our plank to down dog. Plank to down dog. All right? If you haven't done those before, doing them now. Down dog, plank. Down dog, plank. Stay with it. Keep it going. Good. Now we're gonna spice it up. We're gonna combine that motion of our down dog with our push-up. As in, we are going to, instead of going all the way to our down dog, I want you to try it with me. We're gonna go, so stay in our bear position like we did with our shoulder taps. They're nice and wide feet. Holding those knees up. I want you to press down into a down dog bear position. So my knees are still bent, facing forward. I'm just pressing through my hands. And then instead of coming back to a high plank, all right? So if I'm in a plank, I press back, my knees stay bent to that bear position. Instead of pressing up into that high plank, we're gonna go right into a low plank, press back, bear. Try 2 for me right now before we do this 20 seconds. 2, low plank, stay low, press back into that bear down dog. Back to that low plank. Try not to flow through that high plank. Big challenge. 2 of them. All right, shake it out. It's tough. Try it with me. We're only gonna do it 1 time. For 20 seconds, as many as you can. 3, 2, 1, and go. Start your bear, low plank, press back. Stay with me. When we're in this low plank, we're nice and extended. Press back into that bear down dog. Woo! You got this, guys. And rest. That was it. Woo! All right. That was a big challenge for hopefully not just me. We're now going to go to our core position. I want to know, don't forget, I want to know how you did with those. Our core, though, we're going to lay on our back. We're going to do a quick leg lifts. Then we're going to keep our legs up, toe touches, and then a straight leg sit up to end those, and then we'll do a cool down little stretch. All right? So, you can bring your hands to your side or under your hips. Leg lifts, up and down. And go 6 inches to 90 degrees. Try and stay just in that window. Try not to lift those hips up anymore. We want to just use that lower abdominal. 6 inches so we don't lift that lower back up. Keep it down. Rest. You got this. One more time. Leg lifts. And go. Lift up, lower. Stay in this window. Quick. As soon as you hit that top, right down to the bottom. Keep that lower back pressing down. Woo, and rest. Shake it out real quick. Legs are staying up to the sky. Bring those hands to the toes. Shoulder blades back to the ground. Go up and down. Reach up high as you can. Come back down to the ground. Rest. Whew. Stretch it out. Doing it again. And go. As many as you can. Come on, move it. And rest. Straight leg sit-ups, legs straight. Touch the ground above. Make sure you don't hit anything. Touch your toes. And go. Sit up. Use that momentum with some force to touch those toes at the top. Legs are long. I might be out of picture a little bit just so I don't hit my head. rest. Same thing. Last one here. And go. And rest. All right. Awesome job today, guys. We're going to cool it down with, just some stretches. We're going to stay on the timer though. If you'd like, again, using your mat for under your knee to cushion it. We're going to go in a half kneeling position, and we're just going to rock back and forward for 20 seconds. Really nothing that crazy. All right, tuck that back tailbone, rock forward, rock back. We're just lengthening this back hip flexor, holding for about a second or two in this front position. Just opening up our hips. And rest, switch sides. All right. And go. Opening it up, pressing back through that front heel. Stay with it. And switch again, same position. This time hands come to the inside of the foot. Pick up that back knee. And go. Pick up that back knee, hands are on the inside. Stay here or walk down to your elbows. We're just stretching those hips. Maybe you go long arms forward. Just opening up. If this is too difficult, come to that back knee. And rest. Switch sides. Same thing, other side. Half kneeling, hands on the inside, pick up the back knee. Stay here or come down to those elbows. Maybe we can get down low for some of you on some sides. Keep that back knee lifted. If you're not quite there yet, lengthen those arms. Good. Switching again, half kneeling. Hands straddle that front foot. Send the hips back, straighten that front leg. Or you can stay up and straighten that front leg. Maybe get our back half involved, toes come up. Just folding forward. Keep that back knee down, whatever works for you. And switch sides. Half kneeling, straddling our hands on either side of the foot. And send the hips back. However way you want to do it. Just try to pull that front hip, pull it back, stretch it out. And rest. Sit back down on the ground, on your bunda. We're going to take one leg over. We can either hug it or do our figure four. Holding a glute stretch here to finish it off. Breathing, straightening that back. Haven't done this one in a while. Whew. A lot of sitting. And working out, right? Switch sides. And up if you haven't been there already. 20 seconds, we're just gonna hold it. This is how we're gonna end our practice today. Let me know in the comments how those bear to low planks were for you. How many you did, if it was a struggle. Whew. And that's a wrap. Thank you guys for joining me today. My name is Joanna and this was Tabata. Woo! question of the day, if you missed it, was, what was it, guys? Right? Go back to the beginning, comment, let me know how it was. Hopefully you guys got it. The question of the day was the treadmill, inside or outside. If you like to go on the treadmill or run outside. See you guys, have a good one. Love the cardio burst warm up. Woohoo, you had to switch it up sometimes, right? Great warm up, I got an important AM meeting. All right, I'll see you guys.